Hi, Guardiane here. Back. I'm starting 5 minutes early, so I won't show any videos until 8 because I don't want to cheap anyone out if that makes any sense. So I'm back again to hopefully finish the worst games commentary. I don't know why or how I thought I could do it in one sitting, but especially the next video after the stupid Attack Animal Gakuen. I don't even know why I picked that game. It's the Superman video, which is my longest one. It's an hour long. Plus, I'm sure most people will be happy to see that one again, seeing as the Superman video has been down for so long because of copyright issues. But I should say now, because I'm probably going to forget if I don't say now, the Superman video, I'll say it again at the time too when I show the video, because people are just joining. So, the Superman video, I put a link in the description of that video where you can download the full thing with full audio again, since YouTube refuses to restore it. Even though all the copyright infringements are removed, they're gone for some reason, they still block the audio on it. So, and of course, leave it to YouTube help forums, because that's all YouTube has now for support, stupid forums. Leave it to them to provide zero help and just rub it in your face that you're an idiot. That's all they do there, and don't help you at all. So yeah, anyway, before I get into anything else, I hope you guys all had a good Halloween. Hope that was all fun. That's why I didn't do it yesterday, because it doesn't matter what age you are, people seem to do stuff for Halloween, except me, because I'm fat, old, and bearded. But yeah, I didn't do anything. I kind of sat here and locked my door and hid. Long story. I'm normally not such a dirt bag. It's a long story. I'm all for Halloween. Halloween's a great time. I had many good years growing up doing Halloween. Just this year it didn't work out so well. So anyway, and I'm wearing my mule shirt again. Thank you to Roberto. God, see, now I'm remembering his real name now and not his YouTube name. Thanks, Roberto, for the shirt and all that stuff you give me in the past. You've seen all the videos about that. And yeah, so what time is it? 7:58. I got a couple more minutes before I get started. I'm not even sure I'll finish it this sitting, but I'll just keep making more live streams. I don't mind doing them. I should probably check the chat and see who came aboard here. I only have 3 people so far. Oh boy, I didn't send any reminders out to let people know I'm still doing this week. But hey, Ice Master, Eli, good to see you guys. It was you, Ice Master, that gave me the $25 last time. Hey, thank you very much. I already used it. And you know what I used it towards? I used it toward the PlayStation Classic that's coming out. I pre-ordered it, and I used that money to put toward it. So thank you. That helped. Saving that extra, $30, just $30 Canadian converted to, helped, So it won't be delivered till December, though. That's when I release it. But I never normally buy consoles anymore. The last console I ever purchased was a PlayStation 2. Seriously. And this isn't a real console. It's just a mini, like the SNES Mini. This is a PlayStation Classic. It has 20 built-in games. And yeah, I'll probably make a live stream about that. So, sorry, I didn't read what you guys said. Oh, we got the AVI. Only thing I did on Halloween was watch The Crow. The Crow's a great movie. The first one. There's a second one, I think, right? That was garbage, and maybe even a third one. The original Crow was great. Too bad Brandon Lee died, but it was a great film. Carved out a jack-o'-lantern and hid from 6 to 8 p.m. Why did you hide if you actually made a jack-o'-lantern? It sounds like you wanted to be part of it. Yeah, thank you again. You did help a lot. That helped. Any slight encouragement I could use to get the PlayStation Classic. I haven't told my wife yet, but it's okay. She'll find out when it shows up. And how much did it cost? $5. Anyway, we'll wait till that happens. Kind of disappointed with the PS1 Classic, to be honest. Wish they had a better list of games. Yeah, you know what? A lot of them were stupid, like Battle Arena Toshinden? Really? That's the game that the original PlayStation came with. It's like a demo game, if anything. It's not a classic game. Like, I'm guessing the reason they released it with the Classic was, oh, because it came with the original PlayStation, get it? No, it comes with the Classic too. It's just like when you first bought it all those years ago. Battle Arena Toshinden sucked. They should have put Soul Edge or Soul Calibur or whatever they called it for PlayStation. I think it was Soul Edge they called it. The sequels were Soul Calibur. They should have put that. That was way better. Even Mortal Kombat, something. Battle Arena Toshinden. But Wild Arms is on there. That's a fantastic game. Final Fantasy VII is on there. It's also fantastic. Destruction Derby, I love that game. Like, that was one of the original releases that we played to death. And Twisted Metal, they should have put Twisted Metal 2 on there. Too bad they put Part 1. The Part 1 was still fun, just Part 2 was way better for multiplayer and all that stuff. Intelligent Cube, is that on there? What the hell is Intelligent Cube? What? Is Spyro on there and Crash? I don't like platformer games. So, but they're not saying they're bad. I just said, were they on there? I forget what else was on there. I just remember the ones I liked. Hey, Thirto. I can never say your name. I'm surprised to see Gran Turismo. Yeah, Gran Turismo should have been. I didn't like that game at all because I'm a loser, but that was a huge game. I remember everyone I knew had it, even if they didn't like it because it was such a big thing. You know, it's like, what was the big deal about that? Had realistic cars for the first time, or I mean, the driving was too realistic to the point where I can't play this. It's too hard. I keep slowing down. I wanna hold the X button down and Need for Speed. But all right, well, what time is it? 8:02. Well, I guess I can get started unless you guys want me to think of anything else I could say before I get going. But I put these on for no reason. It's my daughter's sunglasses. I don't even know why they're here. It's pretty cool. Not really. Yeah, well, the first... Oh, wait, heck. Oh, sorry, I got an error on my screen, but it's stupid Firefox. I don't even know why I use it anymore. The first video, going back again, is going to be Attack Animal Gakuen. This is my Vegeta mug because they're sold out of Goku mugs. I like Goku better. Attack Animal Gakuen. I don't even know why I picked that game. It's not even really a bad game. I just thought it looked silly. That was my reasoning at the time. Like, I need a game quickly. I haven't made a video in a while. This one, I don't know. So I'm embarrassed to show it again. It sucks so bad, but, you know. Original PS was my first game console. Spyro was the first video game I remember playing. See, yeah, I guess that's what really does it, right? Because Destruction Derby, even though it really is a fun game, it's more the memories that make me enjoy it, that make me say, I'm glad this game's on there. Because I remember when, I need to take a sip, my friend Jesse, you see all the videos online, his dad rented it. We rented it for the first time, this console, and I wasn't even expecting it. He just brought it home. He's like, here's a console with a bunch of games. I thought you guys want to try it. I'm pretty sure that's how it happened. If Jesse would join the stream, he could tell us. But, yeah, when he played, we couldn't believe how amazing the PlayStation was. Like, you had Air Combat, which is now called Ace Combat. It was Air Combat at the time when it was released. Twisted Metal, Destruction Derby, some weird FMV game that sucked ass, and something else. Warhawk. We were blown away by these games. Like, this is beyond Super Nintendo. This was something else. Like, these games are amazing. We stayed up like friggin' 5 in the morning. We didn't stop playing. It was so amazing. So it's those memories that make the game so great more than the games actually... Well, the games are fun too, but you know what I mean. At least Tekken 3's on it. Well, yeah, Tekken... I like the original Tekken. I haven't played any ones after that because I suck at fighting games. I was more of an RPG guy. But I can take a sip now. Hang on. Guess you'll need to see that. But, alright, well, we have 4 people on. I didn't really make a big announcement or anything about this. And I was in double digits last time. I had like 16 people join. Whoa. Big time. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Shall we get started then? Okay, let's see. I'll get my priorities in order here. So let's switch to camera 1. There we go. All right, so we're gonna get going here. We're gonna watch Attack Animal Gakuen. Embarrassing. All right. Headphones on so I can actually hear it. Well, Japanese games are a lot of them are very strange. It probably was considered the cult classic, too. Is that what it really stands for? Okay, never mind. It is very strange that you're a girl in a dress flying around shooting animals, though. I mean, it is strange. You can't deny that. But I'm sure, again, because this is a copy of an actual good game. I forget what it's called. What is the actual game that this is modeled after? Do you remember what it is? Yeah, since what was I thinking when I put this on? It's not even funny. It's weird, but constant quiff. Yeah, that was a terrible joke. Well, you have to admit, discussing this game in a meeting would be awkward. Well, we should make a version where you're a young girl in a school uniform, flying in the sky, shooting random animals. I actually have nothing really to say about this. This was like one of those whim videos I just quickly threw together because I had nothing else to do back then. What the hell are those things? Pony Canyon. Look at this boss! What's a koala wielding a bazooka? It's like mappy text. Or mappy? That's a great ending.
What happened?
I forgot about that. That ending, that was Howard Stern. Hang on. What happened? Yeah, what happened? So that ending was Howard Stern. That a long time ago, Jesse had downloaded this Howard Stern clip. He used to be listening to him all the time on the radio when he used to be a courier, and he was making fun of Sulu, George Takei. He's going ah. The whole thing's funny. Look up George Takei, Howard Stern, and it's hilarious. See, the Destruction Derby music stopped playing again. Why does it do that? It's supposed to be Destruction Derby music playing in the background right now. Stop working. OBS, it's free. What can you do? But yeah, the other clip here, that's Han Solo from the Christmas special, Star Wars Christmas special. And that delay there, which I'm going to play again. What happened? Where is it? It's not me. It's the actual video. It's a delay in his speech. And it sounds like even Harrison Ford's like, didn't care to do this at all. Listen.
What happened?
Why is he not saying anything before that? Why was there a delay before that? He's clearly mouthing words, but I guess they were kind of like, just say what happened after. I don't know. I just thought that was hilarious. I almost forgot about that bit. And that video's taken off my channel, isn't it? Copyright infringement crap where one part of it was taken down. I'm sick of YouTube's copyright. If you're popular enough, you could do whatever you want, but nobody's like me. You can't do that. Take it down. Well, I guess, let's see, let's see what you guys said anything here. Pony Canyon, what a name for a game company. Yeah, it's Japanese, though. It kind of reminds you of that weird C64 Superman game. For the Nintendo? Because that one I used to play. That one's gave me, the music from that game gave me nightmares. I don't know why I'm weird. It looks like a copy of an arcade game, but I can't remember the name. Yeah, it's Howard Stern. You reckon that? Oh, yeah. Hey, Gazdatronic. Sorry, I can't pronounce your guys' names because I'm just got brain damage. Ultra Loose Jawed Han Solo. Yeah, like the animation for that Star Wars cartoon special was awful. And I'm pretty sure it's the same artist that did the cartoon series for Droids, except he did a better job for Droids. You ever seen Droids cartoon back in the 80s? Google it or YouTube it sometime. The Droids cartoon in the 80s. I used to watch that a lot. Bad tweening. What was that name? What was that one random video game Japanese Nintendo game? Oh, the one I have on my channel? Is it the one with the circles in it? The weird, like, not mahjong, I don't know. Looks like a version of Go board game? They had the weird black and white circles, right? Went do, and just nothing made sense, and it kind of just said game over. Sam could tell you that. Sarkis Samuel joins the stream again, which I'm not sure if he will. He can tell you all about that. It was his cart he brought over that one day with all these random games on it. Arabian Nights, it was called. It was one of those 52-in-1 cartridges for Nintendo. The cartridge was called Arabian Nights because they don't know how to spell Arabian, and that game was part of it. But anyway, okay. So let's go back to... Now this is going to be the Superman video. Superman 64, full audio, and who knows, they'll probably ban this, so this whole stream itself will be banned after the fact. So, oh well. They can't ban it live, can they? Hope not. But yeah, so it's going to be an hour long, and so like I said before, everyone else joined, or whoever else joined since then, and maybe even said this the last video too. In the comments of the Superman video, you'll see a link to my Google Drive where you can download the full video with the audio restored. Because even though all the copyright infringements are gone, they're removed suddenly, they're disappeared, they still won't restore the audio on it. And back in the day when YouTube used to have a support system that was great, now they don't. They just have forums, which suck. I posted my problem on there, and of course no one helps you. They just rub it in your face that pretty much calling you an idiot, saying, oh, it was obviously the audio was taken off because you had Superman footage in there or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I know. Thanks for reminding me. How do I fix it? The copyright infringements are gone. So what? They'll just put them back on again when you restore the audio. I'm like, I'll take that chance. How do you restore the audio? And he wouldn't answer me to the point where I just deleted the post because they're being dickheads. It's like they have the answers, they just don't want to give them to you, or they just want to be jerks. Like, the forums are useless for YouTube. But I guess I could just delete the video and repost it, but then I lose all my comments and all the views, and I'm not going to get those views again. But yeah, so I'll probably pause it periodically because it's 52 minutes long and talk about it. But okay. What else did you guys say? Alright, well, I'll just go straight to the video camera 1 here. Oops. There we go. Alright. Superman 64. Here we go. What? This isn't Superman 64. It's a sneak and peek. Oh, you know why? It's on random. Let's try that again. There we go. Alright. Okay. So for those of you who don't know what this is about, this old man looked like a coworker I used to work with many years ago. His name was Phil. I won't say his last name. But Phil always looked angry like this guy. When I saw him, it looks just like him. And why I did this slow intro with this music, I don't know. I'm just retarded. So I put this on. And you'll hear him say his name in just a minute at the end. This music is from Tron Legacy, I think. Is it Tron Legacy, the latest Tron movie that wasn't so good? They probably wanted to make a trilogy, but it wasn't that good enough.
Hello everyone, I'm back again
Phil.
to do another video game review. Sorry
That
for
Phil,
so long.
that
I have
clip
same old
where he
excuses,
says
I'm too
Phil
busy, but-
is actually his voice. Sorry, I have to go back to camera too. Hang on. You don't care about it. All right, so one day my colleague at work, he put his phone on record, and he left it by Phil's phone, and then he went around the corner, or I went around the corner, and I called Phil's desk, and every time he answered the phone, he goes, Phil! So we prank called him at work. He goes, Phil! Hello? Who is this? I should have kept that too. Recorded on his phone. We set this all up just to get him to say, Phil! But, yeah, it's kind of crappy quality, Phil. I just thought I'd tell you that. Alright, back to the video.
But I thought
This
I'd
is a
start off with
ROM
another
of
game that
Superman
keeps bugging
64,
me
not the
even
actual
though it's been
game.
done to death. It's called
Not
Superman
that it matters.
64.
The game sucks equally as hard.
As you've seen other people's reviews, this game's just fucking horrible. It doesn't make any sense. It's like they didn't really try to do this. Like, listen to this.
But yeah, this
Budget
game,
stock
oh my
footage.
god, it
Don't
is
they have a license
awful.
for Superman? They obviously do. They put his name all over it. Put
It's
his pictures
ET's
all over
probably
it.
not
You
as
can't
bad,
use
I'd
the
have to
names
say.
on it.
I don't know
Doesn't
why.
make any
It's
sense.
just, it's a time this game was released. There's no excuse for it to be this bad. And in the Atari age, I don't know. I can
Anyway,
accept a bad game like
problems
that.
right away start off.
But there's no reason they should have made a half-assed game at this day and age.
Here's Lex Luthor, bulky.
Why is it, they're all stubby looking? And why do they stand there willingly as they get sucked into a portal? Like they didn't even seem to care.
The world didn't seem to care. It's okay. So I'm guessing you're in Lex Luthor's
So there's a
virtual
part of me
world
wants to censor during the
full of
3
rings
different
and
ways to
purple
realize that
clouds.
scene skip. Well, you know, I'm not sure if I can filter or anything. I could skip through it, but I'm not sure if I want to. I mean, I don't know if this video gets banned too, whatever.
I mean,
I'm not too
is
worried
this
about
supposed
it,
to
I
be some
guess.
sort of torture? Like, haha, Superman, you're in my world, now fly through rings. Like, really? This is the worst you can come up with. Like, you wouldn't,
I could
torture his
repost the
friends
video
or
too,
have
but
Superman
it's gonna get
beat
banned
up
again
and
probably. I mean, I'm surprised the
No, I'll make you fly through rings. And I guess in a sense, it's
I guess
torture
the
for us, the players, which makes
what do you
sense.
want to call them? The copyright infringements do
Anyways,
expire,
other people
and they're not going to renew, obviously, because the
I
audio is
didn't
gone, so
find
they
it
won't be
as
able to
hard
pick
as
it up
what people
again.
made
But
it out to be. If Superman is kind of flimsy and wobbly, as you'll see at some points, I couldn't keep him steady. He was just kind of all over the place. But for the most part, I was able to control him.
so the beta version of Superman, does someone make a new version, or you mean if you play long enough, the game gets actually good? Because I can't see this game getting good.
I missed a ring.
Like I was struggling with the controls for this part.
Able to beat the levels.
It wasn't too bad, but it was really like sensitive. You tapped over, you're like jerking all over the place.
Decides to say,
Plus, why would they put this in a like this is like a trial thing they should do, or
use a second level.
a fun
Now, the only
like
reason
a
I do it
miscellaneous
is
thing to do in the
because I
game,
watched
not
some
part of the
other reviews on this.
actual game
Had I
itself,
not
like
watched
a
them,
mandatory
I
mission.
would have been like, what the hell? To get
But yeah, I remember this
2 seconds to
part
do it
too.
now?
Like I had when I first played this, I had no idea what you're supposed to do. It does not tell you at all.
That's one I just threw.
And if you think
Oh,
if
there
you
it is.
died and lost, you had to do the rings all
At
over
the
again.
last second, I got it. And then I go back to more rings.
I mean, the original
Like,
rings, not the
seriously?
second set that I'm
Like,
doing right
most
now.
excitement I had was picking up a couple cars, and here I am going through fucking
Unreleased
rings again.
version before development.
And
Oh
here's
my
the thing
god.
too, I didn't know how to take off. I'm like pressing all the buttons, all I could do is punch like a retard.
So I guess they just kind of rushed the game
Go
out
to the
then,
menu.
and
I
just
didn't
this
know
is
how
what
to
they
take
ended
off.
up with,
Like,
a
pressing all the
catastrophe.
buttons. I'm like, what the fuck? I eventually figured out you press L, and I don't know why I didn't figure that right away. But solved my
Sad thing
rage.
is, there's a
Wanna
bunch
save
of
your
people out
friends.
there who probably
Hey,
bought
it's
it
not
thinking it'd be
maze,
good,
it's
and you know,
straightforward where you have
kind of like
to
a Pit
go.
Fighter thing all over again.
It's just you have to go through these stupid.
Pit Fighter is more fun than this.
Where's the maze part of it? A maze is where you're not sure where to go and you have to figure it out. This is clearly indicating where you have to go. You're flying through.
Yeah, so they
rings.
just released whatever they had. I
That's
get
the
it.
pattern. But that's a
Still,
straightforward pattern. Like
anyway, I
played
wonder if
to
they
the
even
second
if they
level,
broke even at
same,
least.
nothing
with
new,
this thing.
just more rings, and then I got to this level here. So it starts off right away saying do something, pick up the police car. So I go to get it, but as soon as I get it, look, you lose. Like I just picked it up, I didn't get a chance. Like
Yeah, you
gave
get
me a
2
whole
seconds
5
to
seconds
react.
Get to the car, and the minute I did, you blew it up. It's like I can't get to it that fast. I can't go any faster. Do the rings all over again. Like, no,
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah,
gonna
why do
this
they do?
anymore.
Why do they do
No.
that part of the mission
would
all
you
over
do this?
again? Why do they make you do the rings
This
again?
should be practice mode only. So I sort of fucked
Yeah,
it up.
practice mode. That's what I was thinking. This should be a practice
See if I
mode
can-
thing
if
only,
I can
not a
do
mandatory part of the
anything
game.
else.
And you know what? It
Okay,
probably was
so,
a
you
practice
know,
mode,
find it
but it's
around
like you
like,
said,
oh
since they
my
never
God,
finished the game, they just said, "Ah, heck, we have not enough content, so just make this part of the game."
I can punch like a handicapped person. Like I don't know what else I can do in this game. Like why? So the whole game, all you can do is fly through rings and pick up cars if you get to them in time.
Now the pink
What are
sky
the
might be
guys that
because of the
can beat up?
ROM I
What
have.
is-
Does anyone know if the
what
actual
things that can
game has a
smash
pink
and
sky, or is
destroy,
this
like
because
a
I'm playing a
Superman?
ROM?
This is it.
I never
So
bothered to
just
watch
sort of
any
flying
other
straight to see how far I
people
could
play
fly,
this
and
game
eventually
because
hit
I
a
couldn't
dead end.
bear to put myself through it again.
And this is what happens. Handicap special coming up here. Let's
What? You're trapped in my world.
Where exactly is he laughing from? Is he laughing in my mind? And I like how they put an arrow in case you're too fucking dumb to know which way you came from. And so I'm like, yeah, like there's no gravity or something. Yeah, fucking retarded.
Yeah,
game.
there are a lot of copyright
No
infringements
point.
themselves. They, the
Like,
company who made this game.
like,
Oh my god.
Why is there a boundary? Like, Lex wins.
Referring to what you're saying.
How did you win
Master.
exactly? What did you do to win?
Yeah, it's a Superman theme song. Yeah, like of all things, it's a Superman game
Like,
missing the theme
none of this
song.
makes any
What a
sense.
joke.
Where am I? So, again, I started seeing if there's anything
Yeah, I
else
guess
can
my
do.
emulator was a really crappy emulator. I think it was like called Dolphin
No,
something.
there's nothing. I try to go up as far as I can.
This is how long ago? Whatever. Like emulators
lot
back
ago.
then, even. I'm not sure if they have a newer one now.
See? You're trapped in my world. So, yeah, this is Superman. This is it. There's nothing else to this game. This game's failed.
Phil.
That's it. So I'm back to the menu.
Oh my god.
What the
But
hell? Try-
yeah, what
I'll
else
have
is
a
there to
look at
say about
practice
this game other than
Here's practice mode.
nothing? I mean, I never
Familiar.
personally played this
It's
game. I never
super
personally owned it.
What did it just say there?
I remember the most
am
fun I
the
had was
portal,
right
like,
here.
Why is the text so fast? I have no idea why it's
You
supposed
get
to do.
random.
It's practice mode, so I guess there's
Oh,
nothing
you get to
have
put freeze breath and laser
And actually
beam
had something
are
else, 'cause I was freezing.
What is his
I
eyes?
actually do other things.
eye lasers called. Jeez, I should know this.
Besides pick up cars and fly around through rings and punch one guy in the head.
Yeah, that was it. You punch one guy in the head. That was the most fun in the
Very
game,
limited in
and
what
that's
you
it.
can do. And maybe there's more to the game. Anything past the damn rings. I don't know.
Forgot I did that.
But I didn't want to get.
Can't get away with half these things anymore because everyone gets offended.
Titus.
I know it's Titus, but this just sounds better.
Titus. Have you ever heard of this company? Ever seen them again? It's probably the only fucking game they made.
No, they made other games,
Everything I
didn't
have to
they?
show you.
I don't remember
is,
what, but
it's here. This biography.
Clark Kent. What the hell? They couldn't iron his face out. They had to leave it like this. His glasses are molded to his face.
Super mongoloid face. Look
His neck is thicker than his head. How can that be?
how big he is. Look how big his shoulders are.
Five
yeah,
things
he's
pick
a
up cars,
Clark
that's
Kent,
it, yeah.
Mild-mannered looking man. He looks like fucking the Hulk.
I know. How could he? Like, I don't care what kind of suit you're wearing. You're too big to hide in that suit.
Jimmy, is he? What the hell? Is something stunt his growth? Why is he so small?
Was he a kid in the
Yeah, I
cartoon
reviewed
or
it as
what?
much as I can do. Okay, this game fucking garbage. Why?
Uh,
What? Why a fox? It just
His
says
face was
50%
put in a
underneath it.
blender.
All right, Luther.
Oh, here we go. I might get banned for this. This is a content that got me copyright infringement. Part of it. It took me a while to edit this too. You know how long it took me to? I messed up on this NAS cart right there, actually. Hang on, I'm gonna go back there for a second. You disease maniac. Superman, the original Superman movie, which this is a great film. I still love it to this day. The scene where Superman freaks out when Lois dies, it still gets me to this day. I love that scene. His acting is awesome there. But anyway, Christopher Reeves is the best. Too bad he's gone. They're right there. Hang on. I don't know why I'm showing this. You don't care.
What-
You're like,
why-
just keep
why-
going,
why
Jeff.
a fox
No one cares
says
about your
sentence
errors.
underneath it?
All right, Luther. Where is it?
See the white parts? That's poor editing. This whole thing's poor editing. But yeah, I admit I forgot to crop out the white parts of the cart. There, I had to show you that. That's important. The best part of the commentary today. And Superman 64. Yeah, I feel I did pretty good for this.
You diseased maniac. Do you really think you could hide it from me by encasing it in
I'll probably get banned for this part of the video. Oh well.
I'll mold this box into your prison bars. Don't touch that.
Don't touch that. Look how big the card is, though. It's huge. I had to cover the
I don't
kryptonite that was in there, though, so I had to make it super huge.
Make you feel right at home.
I don't know if it's better than Batman 89, honestly.
You're great in your day, Superman. Mind over muscle.
AVGN footage I stole right there. Failure. And this background here is from the movie 2001. Or no, 2010, sorry. When David talks to his wife, who's gone mental in the hospital. I remember that. But here's a part actually where he freaks out. I loved his acting here. Not this part here, but yeah, right here. Yeah, of course I ruined it with this. You see his fillings. Hey, buddy, watch that movie. That part's the best part. And,
What do I want to say here? I want to say something. Shoot, what do I want to say about Superman? Superman, yeah, out of all Superman films, the first one is still my favorite to this day. The original Superman with... Am I going like this? With Christopher Reeves. I don't know. Nothing tops that. I don't like any of the newer Superman movies. I don't know. Maybe I'm too old school. I'm too old and boring and old. And all the newer Superman films, like, yeah, just shaky cam and explosions, like everything else. I don't know. But, yeah, that content originally got flagged on the video. But I think it was more so when I'm going to be showing later when I show the Lionel Richie song. That's what really got the audio muted. The Superman content, I think, was just a flag. They didn't even do anything about it. Yeah, I thought there was something else I wanted to say, but I'll go back to the video here. Hang on.
hang on. All right. All right, sorry. Error. I am error. Now, this animation took me a billion years to do, and it wasn't even meant to be part of this video, I don't think. I was making it entirely separate. I thought, why not just include it in this video for fun? I used to get these weird inspirations to make these short sprite videos. They're always fun for me to do, but I haven't had the inspiration in a while. And all these sprites, if you don't know where all these sprites are from, that's River City Ransom. That's Soapman, I call him Soapman from Out of This World, or Another World. That's Shao Kahn. And I even know, I never played this game. It's called, this character's from that, what is it called? I forget. I just needed a female character that made a face like that, so I used her. I forget what the game is called. It's based on a TV show or something. Of course, Mario, Soapman again, Lester, Bald Bull. That cup, I don't know, it's some video game cup. And this Butler's from some DS game, I don't know what. It's the only one I could find, a Butler sprite that someone had made. And the video in the background on the TV there is I'm not sure if I released that video. It was called, remember my Diseases and Disorders game, or movie, video? I can't even say the right word. I made a part 2 with Sarkis Samuel and all of them one day when I lived back in the apartment. Made a sequel to it, but the sequel was never finished and wasn't half as funny. I don't think it was half as offensive either. Punches out. Punches out. Took me a while to do the Bald Bull thing where he explodes like that. And to animate Mario to make him turn his head like that too. Because there's no sprite where he actually looks back at the audience like that, right? In the game, so I had to make it myself. Yeah, the video with you fighting with the wires. Okay, I think I kind of explained it. That's from Diseases and Disorders 2. So what it was just, I think it was W for wires. And it's supposed to be like, it's like, you know, when you have a big array of wires, whenever you touch them together, they seem to be a huge freaking mess. It's just supposed to be an exaggeration of that and how it felt like to me that it got so out of hand they murdered me somehow. It's not supposed to make any sense. But anyway. Oh, hang on.
Is that your best?
Oh, yeah,
You suck.
the background, the chorale, that's from the Terminator SNES game. Terminator 2, I think.
And then,
The whole bar and everything.
for no reason.
Oh, God. This game is classic just for this music. I own this game. And we play it just for the title music. Kicking team comes on. What do they do here? I forget what I did here. He does a safety. He dives in his own end zone.
On number 52, excuse me a minute.
Okay.
I forget why I did this. I don't know what that's about. Sweaty gums. That's what I call them.
Well, I bet you thought that
They
was
call 'em
it.
sweaty
I would
gums.
do one review and end it, but since I'm so
This is back when I was not afraid to say fag and retarded and gay and all these words that the
maybe
planet
people were
finds
not
offensive now.
because, well, like I said, it's overdue for it.
And maybe that's why I'm not popular whatsoever, because I just offend everyone.
So I thought I'd do something different once again.
And this is another one of those games that everyone got mad I picked.
But they've all
Like,
been
the
done
Ooze
to
isn't
death.
bad.
I thought it'd be
You're
something
bad.
that is
You
more
don't know anything about
interesting.
video
I've got reviews
games.
on this, but I haven't looked.
And the only
Anyway,
reason I
for the
picked
Circus
Ooze is
Circus
because of
Circus
Circus Samuel. He said it was bad. And I just picked it, played it anyway. And it was actually...
idea for a game,
I don't understand what the hell you're supposed to do in this game.
So it starts off with
There was
a
no
dark
rhyme or
storyline.
reason
I
to
guess
it.
You're a scientist
And
who,
I don't know, the game was kind of a disaster in my personal opinion. It wasn't the worst game on the earth,
I guess you look
but
shocked. I guess you're not expecting
I don't know.
it. And for no reason, these
This is
guys
like
are
this
just-
is very reminiscent of Swamp Thing, isn't it?
They want something from you.
I mean, it's the exact same thing, pretty much.
They, no, I guess they want to
Just
inject
you get
some green stuff for
the
no
inject.
reason.
Yeah, what was I don't know.
Taking pleasure in that fat guy, and they dunk you into some
So
slime,
you're
I
a
guess,
superhero
and,
blob, which is worse than the Swamp Thing.
Yeah, you're dead. It's great. It's a great storyline. I really like that. That explained it all a lot. So again, it's
So
called-
someone's rewatching this video. There's a hand on the monitor. Let's watch the video again. How I killed this guy.
Toxic Avengers, stupid stuff like that. 'Cause this is worse because these Toxic Avengers kind of like mutant.
I never played this game when it originally came out. I don't even remember seeing it on the shelves.
Like, you're not even
I used to rent a
looking
lot of
like that. You
games.
have no arms or
Of course, I
nothing.
didn't get a Sega Genesis
You're just
until,
a blob
you know,
on
after
your
its
heart.
prime. Got it used somewhere.
Of toxic waste, I'm guessing, is what you're
But we
supposed to
did
be.
play a lot of good, there's a lot of good games for the Genesis.
Like,
Star
okay, so
Control
are you supposed to be a
is one of my favorite
superhero
games ever.
or just a psycho blob now
Tyrants,
that wants to get revenge on the people that killed you?
is another one. Tyrants is a U.S. name. There's a Megalomania, I think,
thought
is
it's
the
like, hey, I have
European
ideas
name
for
for it.
game, guys. Let's make it
Turn
turn it to a giant puddle and attack things.
F-22, which I made fun of
So
a
there's
couple
this-
times. I love
the other
that
screen here,
game.
which I had
Theme
no
Park.
idea what it was. It shows a bunch of molecules or DNA.
Yeah,
or something.
otherwise I didn't
Actually
play too
sitting
many
here
Genesis
waiting
games.
for the game to progress, thinking something was going to happen. But no, nothing happens until I press start.
Yeah, if it's no
Okay,
sign to
so
press
we're on
start,
the
you think
screen,
you're supposed
but
to
you
wait,
can't
right?
pick anything. You can't do anything. It just shows spinning.
You think it's a
molecules.
loading screen.
So here you are. You're the green puddle. Yep. I'm not kidding. You're.
So make sure you guys can hear me all right, right?
Attacks consist of
Make sure I didn't bother confirming any of
which
this.
actually takes your puddle away. It's like that's like your life meter. When you run out of ooze.
Yeah, the graphics, the special effects, or whatever you want to call them, the graphics
So
for this
in the more
game
you
for its
spin
time
that,
aren't
you
bad.
lose,
They're pretty good,
you lose.
actually.
There's also another attack which I didn't find out till much later on in the game. I wasn't bothering to press all the buttons.
Yeah, but I don't know what hurts you, what doesn't, why I was like, it seemed like I was slowly dying, and I wasn't even sure why.
Which doesn't take away your ooze, and had I known that sooner, I wouldn't be spitting the whole time. Like, you know,
Oh yeah, spitting
still,
removes your ooze.
and everything hurts you. It slowly takes away your ooze. To get it back, or to get your life back, you just gotta kill anything, and it pretty much drops ooze for you to pick up, and so they get your life back. And yeah, there's really not much to it. It's just
Yeah, it's a
stupid
really
idea
hard
for
game,
gamers
right?
who are running out of things to do, but it's not as bad as my friend.
Okay, good, I'm glad I can
Well,
hear
he
you.
didn't really make it out to be that bad. He just said it was stupid, and it is.
Yes.
But
But even though I said in the video itself, the
spent-
game's not that bad, people still got pissed at me
kinda
anyway. I'm
fun.
like,
I mean,
jeez.
I probably would have more fun.
I don't know why
with it
people get
had
so
I played this
offended
game
about
back
games
in
I don't like.
Sega Genesis era.
There's a lot of
back when it
people
was
out there who
popular.
dislike games I
Right now,
like,
it's
and
getting
I
boring
don't give a
because,
damn.
you know, it's an obsolete game, right?
I might think they're stupid, like
But,
they think I'm stupid, but I don't go out of
There's
my
not
way to
much
tell
to
them.
it. It's just
so I
kind
don't
of
care.
like a maze. You go through, killing things, pick up your life, get to the end of the level, go to the next level, and that's it. I only played about 2 levels worth of this before I just got sick of it. Actually, no, I even beat the second level. I got halfway through it and I got lost.
Yeah, I did get lost already. I got like a maze for me. I'm never good at these games.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to the video? Nah. Glitching out. That's not good. Alright, well, that was weird. Oh, did it glitch out like that online too? I don't even know. Yes, there's nothing to say about this game. It wasn't even that bad, but... Oh, I remember this guy. I used to find his video hysterical.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, so now we're gonna do even.
But I still have his video saved, and it's actually not that funny anymore, but...
My video game
You're
reviews.
next.
What is that chat program even called?
Nothing in particular.
Forget again.
I got like
People still use that?
a few thousand games.
Oh, my Atari games. Oh boy.
What the hell, just go through.
I should go play these live again someday. I have more games that I remember playing as a kid on my list since then.
So,
But this is back when I downloaded like 1,000 pack of random games I'd never played before. I found a torrent of like 1,000 games or something mental. So I just randomly picked whatever. Half of them are like this, foreign language, no idea what you're supposed to do.
this crap here. Okay.
This was on a Sonic Mega Collection too? What, the Ooze was?
That.
Yeah, no, I'd have opinion, you're right. Any game that I dislike that someone else likes, I don't know anything about games suddenly. I have to like everything. Chat, Roulette, or Omegle
so
or
let's pick
something?
another
What?
one.
Oh,
Green out.
Chat Roulette. Sorry, I was reading it as one word.
Television
Chat
games.
roulette,
Okay,
yes.
so.
Okay, see that cat in the background actually is dead
great.
now. Sad. But anyway.
This game works real well.
Yeah, this game I couldn't figure out no matter what controls I pressed, no matter what buttons I
Try
pressed.
again.
It didn't work. It looked like it would have been a fun game if I could figure it out.
I guess that's the instructions. Okay, let's try this again.
It's strange because I had a keyboard, I had everything set up. I made sure, but it wouldn't
I
work.
can't really seem to get this guy to work. I guess I'm the nice guy, the bully is the enemy, and there's skeletons for some reason. Bully
See,
is
back in
skeleton,
Atari games, you
skeletons.
couldn't question anything. It didn't matter what the game was about.
Random mix of enemies.
How did they even get this game to work?
The
Remember,
undead
I
come
got somewhere,
to
didn't I?
life in this game, and there's a bully chasing me at the same time. Why can't I get this goddamn game to work? What the hell's going on? Oh, there we go. Hey, I got it to work. Here, pick up a key. Okay. I go
See, like,
through
you went in the
the-
elevator, press up, down, left, right, nothing worked.
Can't get the
I'm
elevator
like, trigger button.
Okay, go, 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 son of a... Ah, what the hell? Stupid freaking game. Okay, let's try that again. Okay.
I don't think I
up,
was playing this live at the time, actually.
up, down,
I think
up,
I was
down,
recording my
AB,
voice
whatever
after the
buttons
fact,
I
trying to
have.
make
Go,
it sound
go,
like I was
go,
playing
what
live.
The hell? Dumb game. Broken. Corrupt, broken game. Why is something working? Do I need, like... Why is... Go!
Yeah, like, I don't know what you're
Wait,
supposed to
you
do.
goddamn idiot! You're gonna get crushed by the elevator again. Oh, forget it.
Hello and welcome.
Oh, here we go.
3 different ways.
Yeah, you told me to mute something on this, but I'm not worried about it. If they want to ban this video too, they can go right ahead. So this scene, the original scene, is taken from Desert Strike? Not Desert Strike, the sequel, Jungle Strike. And I used to rent this game a lot just for this intro story. It made me laugh my ass off. I don't know why. I just used to find this hysterical. Because it was like Saddam Hussein wannabe, unless it was supposed to be him. And the news chick was hilarious. I don't know why I used to find this funny. I used to make so many sketches with this when I was a kid. They nuke monkeys, that's why. That's hilarious. But after that shows like a Saddam Hussein guy. You don't see him in this picture, but... Usage 1. This is a footage I took when I was a kid. I used to record this game all the time for no dumb reason. That's News Lady? She's in the game later on. It's hilarious. It's Coco. This is a Saddam Hussein wannabe guy. Yeah, it was back in the day, back in the 90s. When you pick up the camera and record anything and it was hysterical. Cool, make hay of Ted's. Teddy's. Sorry, he just has to accept the fact. This is my friend Joey. I haven't seen him in a long time actually. He's married now and he's really, really busy with his job. So, but I thought how I did this part actually. However, let's watch the whole thing and I'll pause it. I'll tell you. It's not photoshopped. Okay, I just have to say, okay, so looking back at this, not Coco. Okay, hang on. So I didn't even tell him what to do. I gave him a script, sort of. I said, this is what you have to do. Walk around your house, pretend there's something on your walls. or something's wrong with your home. Okay? He doesn't know why. I said, just pretend there's something seriously wrong. And he didn't know I was going to show a Nazi swastika or anything. Like, he had no idea that's what he was supposed to be looking at. I said, then look out your window like something, like you're terrified. And this picture here is an actual cat. Someone I work with sent me this picture one day with no explanation, and I started laughing. I'm like, why did you send me this? I said, this is my neighbor's cat. This is how it looks at me through the window every day. And it's so unnerving because it has this sad looking / angry face and looks like Hitler. It stares at me through the window. And my colleague is since no longer living there, but it was just hysterical that the cat so happens to have a patch of fur in the shape of a Hitler stash and has black hair on the top of its head. Like, this was a real cat. Oh my god. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, at first I didn't believe her. I'm like, nah, this is like something off the internet. But then she showed me like a video of her recording through a window, and like, this cat was legit. I couldn't stop laughing. And yeah, Joe, now look confused. And that's all I told him to do. And I showed him after he laughed his ass off. He's like, what? I had no idea you were going to do that. And this footage of me when I was fatter and I was living in my apartment. I don't know why I put Canada's Wonderland. It's just my terrible layout of my house. Like, friggin' computers are right next to the kitchen. Like, this apartment wasn't that great, but location was great. Oh man, I don't miss that place. I still think I'm under though. I used to laugh at that picture of the cat. I used to find it hilarious. Oh.
I'm soft.
And that yelling there. Someone once commented that yelling sounded like them yelling, they said. Like, did you get a clip of me yelling and put that in there? I'm like, no, that was a clip from StarCraft. That's a Marine dying. But yeah, that cat from the newspaper, it was actually taken from the internet. It was one of those memes that back in the day with that cat where it showed like someone accidentally printed it out in a newspaper article. I don't know what that was about, but it was a meme that spread all over the place with this cat, half his face in a picture, and saying, oh my god, I don't know how this got here. Or something like that. Oh god, how did this get here? I'm not good with computer. Where's his legs? I know cats can sleep like that, but I couldn't stop laughing when I saw these posts. I love stuff that makes no sense.
Soft Uvadi
Not everything like this game.
What is this?
Train tracks, German,
Nothing.
Slovakian. I don't know my languages or anything, guys. I'm pretty ignorant. So if you guys could tell me what language this is.
Thanks for coming up. Hey, this game looks familiar.
I used to own this game when I was a kid.
I played when I was a kid.
One of those
Oh.
hundreds of games my dad used to
I guess
get
I'm
me
doing
when I was a
anything, so
kid.
I'm guessing it must be two-player
But it
game.
was a fun two-player game.
So, computer
Of course,
player,
one
or
player
that's just the
doesn't
proper
exactly work.
properties? Right. Oh. I'm guessing the second player is supposed to shoot that red line before it kills him.
No, the second
but,
player is supposed to be in between the red lines so he doesn't die.
Well, I guess this would be a pretty fun two-player game. You just pretty much have to kill each other or blow up each other's
This is a fun game back
ships,
in the
I'm
day.
guessing, or is that your lives on the... Oh, those are lives, okay.
I can ask Cheeseburger. Yeah, I think it's the same cat. I don't know.
Okay, well, if the second player, I'm sure this is pretty fun.
NEDM?
Alright, well, finally found a game that works. Looks...
Yeah, YTMND. I never got into that site when it was up, but I heard it was a huge thing.
So I guess it's just like the game says. I'm shooting targets.
Well, if that was true, that cat was in a newspaper by accident, I'm pretty sure the guy didn't keep his job very long.
Score, I guess. Yeah, there was a score. Never mind, 30. Shoot planes,
Numa
apparently.
guy. Oh god, that was one of those things that
Lag.
just did
Pretty
to
long
death. I
sniper
couldn't
rifle,
stand.
something you can friggin' take out
And this
jets
game
with
is
that.
useless. Look at this game. Like,
Lose points
but of
with
course,
that?
I can accept these type of games for
I don't know
Atari.
what the ammo looks like.
In the
It's not
sense
level one,
that
so I guess
they
you
could
can
get away with
press,
it. It was a
but-
different time. There was no rentals. It was a crock, and people got robbed. But
Okay.
nowadays,
so
games like this come out. I'm like, what is your excuse?
computer game are
Or they make them on purpose, and that's different. You can see ahead of time what you're getting. Like Steam crap. I remember back in the day, Mongolia,
Nothing against them, by the way. Just
there was a lot of games like this,
Battleship.
typing games that
Okay.
my dad had gotten too, probably because he didn't know that's what he was getting. His friend just copied him whatever games were available at the time,
There you go.
and I never knew how to play any of them, ever.
Oh, she went to take
I think the only typing game I could think of I did pretty
watching
good
this
at was a
video
Spider-Man
over
typing
again,
game
I played it before,
back in
so
the
I forget
day.
what I did. There you went. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like these games, I don't know. Like what the hell is this Battleship? What is this? 1965 Canada Cold War.
It's boring.
I don't know.
Oh, Connect 4.
Mongolia, I don't think was part of the Cold
guessing.
War. I don't even know who was. Because like I said,
What's wrong with the real
ignorant.
game? Why make a video game like
Yeah.
Connect 4? Like, just go buy it. It's
in
much
Connect
cheaper than
4,
game
this
back
is
then
Connect
anyway.
what? 85? Like, was it board this big in Connect 4?
They
I
had
don't even know
online
the game,
gaming
but
back then to play multiplayer or nothing.
like to me, you have to be
So,
pretty damn bored to rather play an 8-bit
wanna buy
Atari
the
version of
crappy
this
looking
game
version or
than
just
rather go
buy the
buy
real
the
world
actual
game?
thing,
Like
which
on
probably
the-
costs the same amount of money back then.
Probably wasn't hard to make. It thought, hey, if we can make a few bucks off this, let's just
Solar
try and
Jetman
market
music? Yeah, what, is it in this? This isn't Solar Jetman. This is River City Ransom music right now.
It's pretty fun, if I remember this correctly. I think you have
Solar
to
Jetman,
trap
yeah, well, that was a fun
starfish
game.
thingy in
It
without
actually
getting-
was going to be
without
part of my
touching it.
NES Top 10, but I had nothing to say about it, so I didn't put it in there.
See? Once you corner him in there enough, I guess.
Because I played that game a lot as a kid.
If he
Never
touches
beat
your-
it, though.
Yeah, see, if he touches your line while you're trying to make a box, you die.
This music playing in the background now is from the
Try and trap it
original
in there.
Ninja Turtles crap game.
No, level 2, that was easy. But how do they know when to decide the level's over? I guess there's a certain limit or a certain type of box you have to capture him in with so much space in it.
This was a knockoff
pretty
of some other
straightforward.
game that was out like this all the time. Like Quick,
not sure
was
if
this
it gets
Quicks
more
or
advanced
this is
later
not?
on,
No,
but-
this is a knockoff of Quicks, I think. But there's an actual way better version of this. See, back then they could make knockoffs of any popular
That's
game
Electric
because
Starfish.
licensing wasn't
Yeah.
really
I forget.
a huge thing back then. So they can knock off any game that was famous and put their own name on it. I remember this game, Rex.
Look at the scrolling
See,
text on the bottom.
I made it look like I was playing this game for the first time when I made this video, and I had not. I played this game a lot when I was a kid, but I never understood
Is
it.
there a story to this or something?
And screenplay I still don't understand to this day when it comes to this game.
Some funny color
But I never knew how to
box,
play it even back then. I
arrows.
just remember the music was catchy,
Okay, and the purpose
and
of
this,
this
and when I was a
is
kid, the devil head scared the hell out of me for no
know.
reason.
A meter on the right, counting up, and the meter's going down.
I don't know. I guess you're supposed to
So
fill up
is
the
it in
whole
there?
board
We're
with
stuck in it.
arrows, and you win.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
got one. No, I'm stuck.
It used to freak me out this when I was a kid. When I first
Frig?
played this, I'm like, what's happening?
Why, they
Why
got
can't I
the
move?
skull? What's that? Uh-oh. I guess it means it's gonna get me.
What was the music that plays when Bob McDonald walks
guess
into the
I
room
guess
during a
bad
dumb
thing.
dance? The purple
Frig?
devil phase. See, Atari ROM was
Turned to
slowed down.
Satan.
Music actually plays a lot faster.
The thing touched me and it turned to Satan, a giant devil head.
This
I
game was
don't understand.
friggin' weird.
Yeah, it's a great game. Glad I played it.
Hang on, I gotta think of the Bob McDonald song
Catchy
now.
music though.
What? Music that plays when Bob McDonald walks into the room during a dumb dance. Oh, I think I know what it is. I'll have to go back and play that for you after. Remind me at the end of this to play that. I know it was a really weird song. Rock and Roll McDonald's, I think, was the song was called. But anyway,
Strip Blackjack.
oh yeah, Strip Blackjack. My dad used to have this game, and he used to play it. I remember, not with me around, of course, but he had it in our collection, and he didn't even hide it. And back then it was pretty, yeah, it was pretty provocative. That's the word I want to use.
Wow.
Back then,
Why play the game? You already got the
I was like
action
blown
figure.
away. I'm like, what the?
What was that about?
This song is from Final Fantasy IX.
Is that her back or is that her chest?
Hey, Jammer Jaw.
Why is she holding her arms up in the air?
Pipe Dream. I never played Pipe Dream.
Bad.
Wesley Willis. That's it. Wesley Willis music. That's what that music is.
That's what I got.
I'm pretty sure it's what you're thinking of.
Did it say? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, very primitive. And it's funny because I don't know if my dad actually played long enough to get the clothes off, but I figured that he played at all. He must have, right? But I wonder what it must have looked like. I mean,
Sorry.
You must be pretty desperate. Now I'm making fun of my dad. To play this game long enough to get her
Take something out.
everything removed and to see what 8-bit drawn out,
Why not?
pixelated.
Oh.
It's like worse than Tomb
I
Raider
said before I didn't get Switch
graphics.
money, didn't I?
Obviously, I see Tomb Raider because of the
alright, here we
pixelated
go.
boobs, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Take something off. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, why is there like her arms up in the air and what's
Sure.
going on?
That's it.
Who plays poker
I'm
like
gonna
that?
keep doing this? Like, you really think I want to sit here for hours on end just trying to get you see Atari nakedness? Like,
But still, but back then this
I'm
is
not
this
looking
was
at her
high
back.
top of the line
I was
graphics,
gonna be
right? So it must have been
fucking
exciting to play.
she's got nothing there anyway. How old is
Poker
this
Sam.
one? I don't think I like this game.
Yeah, the do 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 do. Oh, here we go. This will probably get the video banned again. This is what got it banned in the first place. This song right here. So maybe if I talk through it, I won't hear it so much. The bullet dance. So what I call the bullet dance, as I'm not sure if this is a thing, this is a thing between me and my friends anyway, was when any Arnold Schwarzenegger film pretty much, where he's shooting up people, they do this weird jiggity dance when they get shot up with bullets. They just like, I always wonder, like, if you were to get riddled with bullets, would you dance like that first? But anyway, I maybe should talk over this part here so I don't get banned again. Yeah, talk over the song so I don't get banned. I don't know. I like this guy's stressed out face as he's shooting. It's the best part of the film. Oh no! It's fake 80s. You know why it's choppy like this too is because when I slowed the video down too much, it would chop out in slow motion like this. I couldn't get to play slowly and not chop out. And anyway.
Fuck you, asshole.
That's from The Stand. This is all from Commando, these bits. Commando, one of the best Arnold movies. Actually, the best Arnold movie is Predator, I have to say for sure. And this music's from The Price is Right. Dylan, let's sip 'em. The Dancing Milk? I don't know where I got that from. Internet. Predator. That's my guy, a friend I work with. Took a picture of his face like that for no reason. I don't know why I did that.
Alright, it's what Logic Master's all about.
Logic Master. Remember when Twilight, the movie series, was a big deal? Oh my god, I want to kill myself when those are out.
That like car?
I never played this game as a kid. I don't know what this
The
is.
time going down. What the hell was that? Ah, why is it getting glitched?
I don't know if it really glitched out like that or just my ROM did.
What? So am I supposed to do? Push them in? Am I supposed to
I'll
push
tell
these
you what,
numbers?
playing pinball and
Those
getting
white
hit by a
blocks?
bunch of them at once and you do convulse a
Why am I
bit.
a car?
Okay. Coffee and TV. Well, I am drinking coffee right now.
I already really butchered
Blur
this.
music video. What Blur music video? What were we talking about again?
Ball left, move, ball right. Okay. Footballer of the year.
The milk carton guy. Oh, it's from a Blur music video, the milk carton guy? Oh.
Okay,
I had no
care
idea.
Who made the friggin' game? Let me play it. Oh my god, we can watch credits. Was this a movie?
What's Sockle
I
Band?
don't care. Sonics. What's Sonics?
Yeah, what is Sonics?
Edit the team. What? Ugh.
Hi, Gremlin. Welcome to professional football. Football. We call it soccer here in North America. Soccer. Football. I never really got into any sports. The only sports I really enjoy watching are hockey and, strangely enough, like watching basketball. I don't know why.
Teams like
Nothing wrong with it. I just surprised. I like watching it. Actually, any sport I'll sit down and watch. If I'm with friends, it's somehow fun. But by myself, otherwise, I don't get into enough like my brother and my dad do when it comes to hockey. Remember every single damn player's number and all their names. I don't care.
What the hell?
Blockbuster.
Okay.
This music is from Aerobiz from the SNES because I'm weird and I remember all these game music.
What the hell is going on here?
Any other game music was from Vandal Hearts.
So am I supposed to kill that blue thing? And
Aerobiz was a fun game, but I only ever got so far until I
Can't
just
hurt the hell.
died.
What's going on?
Like, I didn't know how to make money. I kept losing. So I played the game for like the first half hour and I had to quit because I ran out of money.
Come on, you can do this.
It's kind of weird that someone actually put together a game that's about making airports and being, you know.
All right, I won. Wave 2. Ah.
But hey, it was a pretty good game actually. Supersonic was anyway.
Okay. How was if I
Yeah,
died?
Aerobus Supersonic was better than original. Do, 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 do. Ah,
Typing gamers.
now it's Faceball 2000 music for the SNES. I used to play that game a lot for no dumb reason too. It was a boring game.
Oh.
What? Assault on Shideveds?
What am I gonna do? What is that?
And one of those games where if you don't have a manual, good luck. Flex.
I'm sure it was fun back in its day, but I don't have the patience to figure this out. Fighter is. Right.
No title. HF Kemp.
Name's HF Kemp, I guess.
Horrible, horrible game. I hope. What if you made any money off of this?
Okay. Didn't stand a chance. Let's try that again. What the frick? Come on.
What does this game have to do with renting movies? What game?
What the hell? I thought
Sorry.
you were with
It's
that.
because of the delay between the game and this chat line. I don't know what
Come on. What the?
you're referring to at the time.
Fail game. This game's fail. Can you imagine?
These are super loud in headphones, remember that. But
Oh, this is a porn game.
oh, this music,
Oh, there's too much noise.
not this
Okay,
noise,
calm
but
down.
the music in the background is from Lemmings for SNES.
Sub.
Used to play that a lot too, Lemmings. Oh my god.
What did,
Play that a ton.
Ah, is that a hammerhead? What? Did I die? What the frick? Alright.
Blockbuster, yeah, that's
Hey,
funny
so
when that's entertainment.
Shark, I'm guessing that
Is a video rental store we have here. It's still around today. The last one left in our city.
What is-
Blockbuster
what
is
is
right across the
pointing
street
at
from
me?
it.
Are these mines?
And we liked it as a kid because if That's Entertainment
Why
didn't
so
have
many
it,
of them?
Blockbuster probably
Why am I
did.
moving
But
so
to be honest,
fast? I think
Blockbuster was
something's
worse
moving
here in
fast.
our city. It was terrible compared to That's Entertainment. There's also Jumbo Video that was in our city too that
Okay.
is no longer around, is dead. But That's
Maybe back I
Entertainment
did
somehow still around, still renting movies and games.
Time. That's what the game's called. It's about
And this is
time.
music is from oh come on, I know this.
For what?
Rise of the Robots.
You're in
That's
the
it.
city, a green doormat lies on your footsteps. Visible exits east northwest. Die.
Yeah, Superman 64 is already passed. So sorry, Jammer Jaw. You missed it. You had to go back and watch after we did that already.
Back
So
in the
sorry.
80s, they didn't know what die or fuck meant. They just limited
I
vocabulary.
used to run N64 games, but only liked a handful of N64 games. Honestly, I own every single game I enjoyed. I hated the rest. I didn't like N64 all that much. I didn't like the Mario game for
Like, I know
N64. I
games,
hated
but-
it.
but they couldn't
I know it sounds
program-
horrible for me to say, but I did. I didn't like the whole 3D aspect. It was so
They could've
disorienting.
said, okay, please be more specific. North what? Move north? Like nothing. I don't know what it means. I don't
Matt
know what it means.
Good? Who's Matt Good? Sorry. I don't get out
What
much.
do words mean? I don't even know what help means. Like, what am I supposed to do?
It's depressing when your local video stores close, eh? Because it's not really a thing
Great,
anymore. But
great
you
game.
grew up with those places and they're
The
gone.
sad
It's like,
thing is they didn't
piece of
really
my
have game rentals back then. I don't
past is
think.
dead.
So you had to buy
And these
this
games, sorry,
crap
these
to
games,
find
I don't
out,
know.
yeah,
There's nothing to
you
say about this
buy.
game.
Now you're stuck with it for life. Okay, that's enough. I've had enough of playing these freaking games. I want to do a lot just so I can make up for
What the
all
hell?
I've missed over the last year.
This is where I used to rip off other
But
people's
anyway,
videos.
before we completely end
Anyone ever remember Spoonie? Spoonie Experiment? Whatever happened to that guy? He was the best. This is a clip from his video. I don't know why I took it from there. I wasn't trying to rip him off. I just trying to commemorate him because I like his videos so much.
just wrap it up by
But I still love his videos.
doing a brief recap of the games and what the pros and cons are. So let's
Yeah, but I remember Spoonie. Spoonie won. He was the best, and he's gone. He's just his website's still there, but he's gone. Sorry, I had to take a sip of coffee here. Those typing games are pretty awful, right? Breathe. I didn't know anything. That's why each game had to come with a manual to tell you what you were allowed to type, so you didn't waste your time trying to figure it out.
the worst one, Superman 64. Cons.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
the flying through rings bullshit really should have
Yeah,
been
this-
training mode.
That's no doubt. They should not have been in the game at all.
Part of the full game
Flying through rings
single
crap.
mode. It's really unnecessary and stupid. I mean, if they had it once.
Oh yeah,
okay,
those guys,
they did it, like,
Spoonie, Linkara.
3 stages in a row. I
Those are the day back when they were like bigger deal, and I used to watch those guys all the time.
Really?
Do, 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 do. Yeah, if they can have the visual theme, why can't they have the audio? I don't get it. I mean, are they part of the same copyright? Robert Faggot. That's what was your last name. Horrible. Oh, I hope none of your guys' last names are Faggot. I'm sorry if they are.
Music off the internet that was free and said, here, make that theme song. So, yeah. Otherwise, lame stages. I mean, again, the flying through rings crap.
In Spyro, they make you do that? Oh, come on. No game should make you do that. That's punishment. Unless it's like,
yeah, you
like
have a few buildings here,
achievement sort of thing.
Some water, I guess, but like the stages where you have to stop the cars, like where's like it's completely flat.
Look at this map. And look at this layout. What a horrible map. But like now if you said that the game was obviously not finished, I totally get it now, but it doesn't justify this terrible game.
The controls were sluggish. You can see Superman wobbling all over the place. I was really trying to keep control of him.
But still, you know, if they finished this game, it might have been awesome, actually. Because
no signs of effort.
It had potential. You could see it. Like,
signs of making an effort here. I just see a game.
I don't know. It's just sad that the game is so awful.
Real fast to make a quick buck. That's what I see. So, those are the cons. There's probably more, but that's all I'm saying for now.
Mischief makers. All right, I'll keep that in mind, even though it's
decent graphics for its time.
ROMs are harder to get now because my favorite ROM site is now officially gone.
Does it look
Luckily,
like
thankfully, I kept all the ROMs I wanted. So
look at his glasses, even like
melted to his face. Oh my god.
So the graphics are okay, I guess, for 64. But
yeah, aside from melted face Clark Kent, the graphics are pretty good.
It's good at being shit. I mean, if there's anything good at being bad, this game tops it. It's good at being bad, good at being a piece of shit.
There should be some guy out there who does take a failed game and make it to a good game.
This is like the visual version of herpes, or maybe syphilis or gonorrhea.
So that person's face there, I used to work with that person. I'm such a horrible human being that I put her face in this video. She's such a nice lady, too.
Like that or what? Next game. Ooze.
And the other guy, the fat bearded guy picture, he's dead. So I should probably take that picture down. Anyway.
I mean, like, you don't even know what hurts you and what's bonus and what's good. I mean, you could tell, like, that yellow ball that makes you go fast.
Yeah, there is too much stuff. There's way too much stuff in this map. Like, you didn't know what hurts you, what doesn't. Nothing's explained. Everything's a disaster. Like, in a lot of these things you're not supposed to go near, you can't help but go near anyway.
I noticed that your slime blob stuff, it's so big that you can't avoid everything.
Example in that screenshot, what killed me there? I have no idea.
And the storyline's stupid as hell. Like, you don't even know what's going on. You just see
Worst games had potential, yeah.
Book-looking thing.
Bad hairdo man. Melted face and bad hairdo man.
Like, what the hell's that about? But
there's a bunch of ROM sites still. I haven't bothered looking for any lately because all the ones I liked I have. And anything newer, like
the gameplay's decent.
You know, it's been released for Steam and stuff like that, so I just buy it. I don't mind. If it's like
it's so old and
a couple dollars.
I don't really like those types of games anymore. I've kind of grown out of them, so it's not as much
like
fun.
Valkyria Chronicles, for example, like that being a PC version, I'll buy it. I don't mind. I'm gonna bother trying to get a ROM. But yeah, music. Yeah, I loved all Genesis music.
My overall impression.
That's from a Star Trek interactive board game or something like that. I never played that game.
Yeah, what he said. That's it for the higher end consoles. Now we're going to the
Nintendo. I will never buy a Nintendo product again. I don't know. I think they're a bunch of greedy bastards, and I want nothing to do with them no more. Kind of like Apple. No offense to anyone who does play Nintendo. I have a friend, a good friend. A lot of people still play Nintendo and buy their products. Good. That's great. I used to love Nintendo, but now to me they're just being really, really greedy. Anyway.
No idea what to do. Yeah, it's a con.
Not in English.
Typing game. I don't like typing games. Okay, anyway.
I'm giving him cons and not necessarily.
Fair for me to say they were
there you go. Now
overall, shit.
Is anyone dressed up as crap for Halloween?
Cons. Controls weren't working. I mean, there's only so many controls for Atari.
Yeah, I hard to believe that
I guess,
I set something up wrong because every other game worked with the controls. This one didn't.
I don't know. I was pressing all the buttons. The damn elevator was crushing my skull.
Yeah, MU Paradise. That's what I was talking about. But Nintendo, no, I don't like Nintendo anymore. I don't know. I have my reasons. I'm not gonna get into that. But
music was alright. Overall,
Glenn.
Natrazi. Cons.
I don't know why I put this video. I didn't play it.
Pros. Nothing, because I couldn't play it.
Yeah.
Overall,
That's Steve Brule. Remember back when Steve Brule was a big thing? That was hilarious.
Quarkson. Cons? Not really sure. It's a 2-player game. It's not a con, I guess. Might put that under there. Pros?
I had no cons.
It's a fun 2-player game, I'm sure. Looks
It was when I played as a kid.
Overall, cons. Budget.
Oh, I love that.
There's
Faggots.
no real effort here. They get building and a few objects piling up. It's pointless. There's
The
no
video
skill
never
required.
gets old.
You can even lose. Like,
Trying to bite your ear, man. I was just so over the top offensive, wasn't I? I just don't care.
nothing for this game, so it's just boring. Even if
This
then
is
it
back
was
then. People weren't so damn sensitive.
pros.
I don't think back
Simplistic
then.
and pick up from the get-go. You know, to pick up a manual and figure it out. It's pretty easy. Otherwise, there's nothing.
Yeah, there's no even fun. There's no strategy.
Overall,
I have that video still. It's like some guy recording himself
cons, again, text-based
over
games,
the course of like 30 years.
It needs
Yeah,
instructions.
I
for
don't know why it
sure.
shows his
mean,
fat
if I
belly in
play
it,
a
but-
con that, you know, do I have to pick up a instruction book to read this? Can you just like give me a tutorial? What is this Atari when we're talking about?
I used to have a GameCube, but my ex took
Boring
it.
Political game. Pros. Help me to better understand what Cold War meant. 'Cause I
Yeah, I used to think Cold War was a single instance or a single skirmish with Fidel Castro. That's how stupid I was.
Stupid. Overall,
That video's from Circus Samuel's friend's zombie
Odd
video was
to
hilarious.
cons. Really? Connect 4 video game.
This
That's
is an unnecessary game. I don't care what anyone says.
video game. What's wrong with the real game?
It makes so much more sense to buy the real game.
Probably a lot more fun than this and
Play this.
cheaper than this anyway. So it's slow and pointless. I mean, look how slow this goes. I mean, they couldn't speed this up. I
Yeah,
don't know. And
it should be
it's too many
instantaneous.
holes. Was Connect 4 thing really this big? How many idiots bought this game thinking it was worth buying? And again, foreign. Pros? No. Overall,
There's no
bye.
pros.
I don't give a fuck.
I still have that video too. The movie's great.
Electric Starfish. Cons.
Hi, my name is Sal.
Not much in
I'm gonna
terms
give a
of
fuck.
graphics. I mean, Atari was capable of
Hey, get it? Put Khan from Star Trek 2. Cons. Ha ha ha.
don't see much point
Ah.
after the first couple of levels. It gets repetitive immediately. It's the same thing, just
Yeah, back then, repetitive games were the thing.
fish in more.
High
Pros,
scores.
it's a neat idea. You know, it's different.
Little.
It's easy to pick
Yellow.
up and
Different.
doesn't take long to figure out. Overall,
Hey, Mr. Bloodclaw. Hey, thanks for coming. I'm wearing your shirt again.
RX.
Is he sodomy? Is that what he said
Screenplay?
in the video?
I don't get it. It's a screenplay. Someone, like, draft a story for this?
Guy, what's the... Oh, wait. What's the video called? What video?
The Satan head. Yeah, it's a con.
Dougler?
Satan head.
You're at work right now?
Think of anything.
You ever not work,
Pros.
Mr.
It's
Bloodclaw?
catchy music. I actually put
I mean,
real
you're always
effort into
working.
the music. I like it. If you listen to
Sounds
the
like my
whole
wife.
song,
She doesn't stop working
yeah,
either.
it sounds like they actually put some effort into it. It's good. And the
Meanwhile, I
graphics
do
are
stuff like this
Atari
where
standard, too.
I'm doing anything but working.
Overall,
I have a bunch of these ASMR videos. This is one of them. The guy paints like that. I swear to God, I don't know why I watch this stuff.
strip, blackjack. Yeah. Cons. He must be real
The
desperate.
Lorraine video? Oh, I have to look that up. I could tell you. I still have it. I think
Magazine
it was taken down for a while. I think they put it back up.
or again a Playboy.
Yeah, really. The literature would make more sense and be more cost effective than this game.
Where are the cards? Can I at least see what I'm the hand?
See, that's a legitimate con there too. No cards. Like they couldn't put a somewhere on the screen.
And how
Yeah,
much
like
time
all
do
the
you have to waste to
blank
get it?
space where there's
Really
nothing
sit
happening.
Down and play this game for hours on end just to see what pixelated.
So yeah, well, my name is Sod. That's Sal. Sod. You're right, Sod.
Bob
should know.
McDonald?
Wise word from the Sod.
That's
That's the video, yeah.
Funny idea for a game.
Hey, Bob McDonald was
Yes,
just there.
Intro pick had some effort. Blurred it, but still, you're not really missing nothing.
You're working too, Turbo? Oh, hey, Turbo, how's it going? I didn't realize you joined.
Overall,
Open wide, kids! Rape you in the mouth!
I still love that video too. It's hilarious.
logic master. Cons requires logic. Pros requires logic.
Requires logic.
Overall,
He loves original Star Trek. It's great.
footballer of the year. Cons typing game.
Nerd looking guy, that was me playing Bob McDonald. The Bob McDonald video.
Yeah, it's a con.
That's the Sonic cartoon. You still love that Sonic
Pros,
cartoon.
I don't know. Overall, block.
I should show you guys a Bob McDonald video. You haven't seen it? It's on my channel.
Graphics.
It's hilarious. Watch it. It's half of it's
Get
true.
what I'm looking at.
True story.
Like, what's going on here? Those faces. It's repetitive. It takes too
Just
long.
go on my channel, look up Bob
Right.
McDonald. Or put Bob
Pros,
McDonald Guardiane E in
pretty
search.
fun
You'll
for
find
time,
it.
I guess. I don't know. I have to go back
Should
and
you should
check.
find it anyway.
Overall,
Dwayne, is it a video called Dwayne?
Napoleon in Russia. Cons. Pros. Overall. Fighter.
Fighter, HF Kemp,
Cons.
HF Hemp.
Besides everything. Am I in space?
This guy just slapped this game together clearly. Zero effort with this game. And he probably made a good buck off of it too back in the day.
Like, I couldn't figure out what was going on. I'm just being ambushed by whatever those things are. Pros, funny sound effects.
Bob McDonald, yeah, the guy who killed himself in the oven.
I like that.
Remember, he turned on the oven and his house blew up?
Overall, it's good for a few seconds of laughter. Hammerhead, con. Holy shit, shut up, loud. Oh my god, like, calm down, alright? What's
Nick
going on?
Cage.
Anybody,
Bees!
where am
Oh, the
I?
bees!
Obviously water, but those things must be hammerhead sharks, I guess. Those mines. What? Well, there's so many of them. Like, what kind of hectic ocean is this? It's
The
more
hammerhead looks
repetitive.
like it's a
I swear,
guy
a
in
few
scuba
seconds,
gear
if
with
I
a
were
big
kid,
head.
I would have been bored.
I don't know.
Pros, it's not actually that hard to maneuver.
Yeah, I purposely crashed into the mines because I really didn't care to play this game.
Overall, take a jump.
Ticket jump was a thing Phil said. Same guy. Phil! He always used to say, ticket jump! But when he said ticket dump, he's referring to something work-related. Like a dump from Excel or something, I don't know. He was like, ticket jump! Ticket jump! So whenever you heard him say it just like that, you were like, what the hell is he talking about?
It's about time.
Ticket jump!
That's the name of the game. It's about
And that guy doing that weird fidget thing was some
Typing
kung
game.
fu guy. It was
friggin'
terrible.
hate typing games. Vocabulary's so limited, it sucks.
And his music in the background is now Alien 3 for SNES. Because you care to know. And the game before that was Super Mario Brothers for the
No help system
SNES.
at all.
Original one.
You think if it's a typing game, you at least would make instructions when you type help. I mean,
Yeah, I know. Like, isn't that default? Shouldn't any game you type help? It's a typing game.
I don't know what's going on.
I meant vague,
Any
not
game
bleak.
with some sort of idea, like,
I get vague and
based on a
bleak
background
mixed
story,
up all the time. My wife makes fun of me for that.
Pros.
And I'm writing a book.
Overall,
Oh god, oh man, what movie is this? I forget.
that's it. That's all the game.
These are pictures taken at work back in the days, this is many years ago. Back when I had my Amish beard thing going. My colleague, she took pictures of me with this animal app thing on her phone at the time. And I had no idea she was doing this. She's like, just pose like this, do this, and then when she showed me after the fact.
So I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Woman in the background is still over there too, Kimmy. She's funny.
You know, thank you for the fans who've given up on me. I'm still doing videos. Whenever
That's my favorite one right there. I had no idea she could put a goat in my lap.
and yeah, that's it.
I still have that sweater.
And yummed up.
That's my favorite ending.
Don't forget.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
That's back when The Simpsons was hilarious. And I saw that for the first time in The Simpsons. I pissed myself. I couldn't stop laughing at it. This music is taken from Final Fantasy III, I think? The remake for the DS, I think? I don't know. Whoop! I have to go now. My planet needs me. Well, that's the longest Worst Games episode. It's almost 9:30. Jeez, I'm supposed to stop at 9:30 again. Sorry, guys, but I have 15 more minutes to watch a few more. I hope this video doesn't get banned again. I bet you $5 because the last video, I got copyright infringement the minute I got posted. I forget what for. It's still there, though.
Give me this. Hey.
I'm a kleptomaniac. That's from... I love that part. Oh, okay. So let's recap here for a second. Hang on. Show my dumb face. Hang on.
Oh wow. Yeah, that Think That Superman video was one I was working on for a very long time. And I didn't release it till like maybe a year after I started working on it for like several months and I stopped and I think I went on hiatus again for a while. And then like I finished it a year later. And that's why it was so long. So it's like, okay, I gotta now release something epic because I haven't made a video in so long back in the day. Oh, but yeah, Superman 64. I haven't made any videos lately. I've been pretty miserable. Not miserable literally, but miserable in the sense of production value. I haven't done anything. I had more time back then, I guess. I don't know. Just, I guess my priorities have changed, so I haven't made too many videos. And, you guys are still around, whoever's left here. But, yeah, what's next on my list here? I'm going to go back and check before I switch camera to. Forklifter 2014. This was gifted to me, I remember that. A Forklifter game. This is the first time I heard, like, before Street Cleaner and all them, I'm like, they actually make simulators on this sort of thing? And they were legitimate. Forklifter 2014. Like, why do they have a year on it? Like, they plan on making more? Like, even Street Cleaner 2011. Like, there was previous renditions of this game? I don't think they made any more after that, but... Oh my god. But as for the rest of the Superman 64 stuff, I should make another one. Like, a really, really long video like that again. Where I just do a bunch of random games mixed together, pros and cons. I don't know why I haven't done that. Sounds pretty simplistic, right? Does anyone ever watch my top 10 videos for NES and stuff? I thought those are pretty good. Put together pretty well, but they don't get that many views. But anyway, going off topic, let's go back to Forklifter 2014 here. I can watch a couple more and have to... I guess I'll have to do a part 4 to this thing next week. But here we go.
Okay, back. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. I'm going to read some of you guys' questions here first. Okay, hang on. I'm going to go some of you guys' questions here quickly. Actually, I didn't bother to read them. Sorry.
Oops. Sorry. You said, how did you find all these weird clips to use? I knew some of them, but many I never saw. See, back in the day, I used to browse break.com and this weird random cat something website, I forget, that had nothing but random content like that. And every day I'd go to this site and it'd just download and download and download whatever random clips people uploaded. So I had a non-stop amount of nonsense clips to use for my videos. But my work eventually put filters on, web filters on. So I can't go to those websites at all anymore, and therefore I'm running out of content. So what I have to do nowadays, if I want to find more funny random clips, is do it from my home. I don't have that much time to browse like I did at work. Shouldn't be browsing at stuff at work anyway. This was a long time ago. Tough guy at the grocery store. Oh yeah, that's coming up. Whatever happened to your old work videos? My old work videos are still on my channel, but my newer work videos I had to take down because I'm still working there, and I'm afraid that if it gets out, my boss isn't at sea that I'm doing videos about my current employment. I might get in trouble. Who knows? You know, I was paranoid that I was going to get in trouble, so I took them down. So my newer stuff of working for the government, I took it out. And if I ever stop working, I'll put them all back on. But for until then, I have to keep them down. So I only have my gas station and call center stuff on there. The stop motion animation ones. Yeah, those ones. Okay. Those old spiteful work videos were amazing. Yeah, my Jeff's work should still be on there. They should all still be on my channel, just not the newer ones I'm working for the government. If they're not on there, let me know. I never took them down. They shouldn't be banned. They're never copyrighted. You moved on one of them, and it has Sweet Mix of Silent Night, Deadly Night, Uncle Buck. Oh, I didn't remove that one. That got banned because of that content, I think. If it had all that stuff in it. I thought they were still there. If you have just work video, should still be there. Anyway, okay, let's go back to the thing. Camera 1.
There we go. All right. Forklifter 2014. And all those old clips, those random clips that you guys see, I keep all of those. I still have them.
What the fuck?
I first saw this game, that's my exact reaction.
What the fuck is this game called?
It's the title of the game kept
Turn my
changing.
junk off. My computer can't handle this game. Oh no, it's locked. Like I'm gonna play more than 10 minutes worth of this shit. Where's the cheat codes? I better be able to run over those people. Get out of the way, lady! Get out of the way! Oh, come on! This is crap!
If you could run over the people, that would have
What's
made this
even
game
the point
epic.
of having people if you can't hit them.
You know?
What is the point?
They should have been able to hit them. That should have been
Honestly,
part of the
it's
score of the
better off
game.
having the
To have
game
to
without
avoid
people
hitting
in it.
them.
I can't play this game though. There's no people. It's so depressing. By the way, did you?
It's
notice
true. If there
that
were no people in the game, it would have been
it's
depressing.
standing there with this- Look at them all.
That really made me mad too at the
Probably
time.
Tough. Too tough. Tough guy at the grocery store. Tough guy. How many people are going to be forklifting during busy hours like this, anyways? Look at these guys.
I will watch an
Fucking orangutans.
old work vid before I
Okay,
quit
you gotta
for the
listen
night.
to
Just
the
one at
sound-
least.
the
You have to
soundtrack in the
tell me now
background.
which old work video you want me to watch after this, and I will. Not a long one though.
Stop doing anything. I'm pissing page up and page down. Always at home and.
There's no one driving this thing.
Oh,
Yeah, the music was so
got it.
serious
Alright,
for
let's
this
go.
game. Listen to music.
I like this music. It's really.
It's like Top Gun
something
music.
on Top Gun.
It was so serious. It was like, why is the music so like serious tone to it? Like sad.
Go. Come on.
It wouldn't go.
Come on.
I don't get stuck.
Fuck. Come on. Stuck. Who would have known such a classic game would have so
Oh, I was stuck in a
glitches
pole. That's
in
why.
it? I mean, I'm
Knowing
sure they
kid swears
intended
at you. Person with
testers
smelly lunch.
to play
Jesse's
this
old
game
delivery
over.
job. Well, it's too many,
Find
you guys.
glitches, right? Come on.
Well, I'll pick a random one. How's
Yeah,
that?
don't help
Since...
me or nothing, buddy. Just keep walking by. Yeah, I got a bonus fork. What's this? High BRS for shipper forklift type. Electric counterbalance forklift. Oh, now we're talking higher ends here.
An upgraded
I bet you some
forklifts.
forklift
Jeez.
trucks have to be like, that's not what it's called. It's actually called the Superfluous 1000 X5. Am I invisible?
What if was super pros that watch play this game and be like,
Future
so inaccurate.
automated forklift.
This isn't accurate. These aren't. This isn't.
How many cylinders does it have? What kind of rims do you have? There we go. Alright.
I don't know anything about cars.
No! Oh, I blew up. I just blew up everywhere. Ah! Poof. Get out of here.
Cruise forces. That's the best Warhawk phrase. Cruise forces. Cruise forces. Like they didn't even bother to like record his voice properly.
This game sucks. Like, who would sit through this entire game
Yeah, why is this a game?
and
Someone tell me.
like play it?
Like they put a lot of effort into this. You can see.
Someone actually was
Like,
like,
it can't be like
this
a
game. I beat it in my time score of 5 minutes.
It can't be a serious
Did it, I'm
game.
stuck again.
Yeah, there's so much effort into this. You can tell. Like
Yeah,
the graphics
tip
are
over,
pretty
you
good.
stupid, you yeah.
I'm guessing it's
Yeah,
fairly accurate in terms of how they work. But, like, they didn't train people with these simulators, did
No,
they?
I had
Really? Because it's you wouldn't train someone virtually like this. You put them in the damn driver's seat and teach them that way.
Can I blow stuff up? Can I like sit
Patrick,
really
Co- Patrick Cox, hello.
Let's knock this stuff over.
I know. Real life we're like that. You drop the stock, it just explodes in your face.
Problem here. All right. Let's
I love that fruit headbutting guy.
concept. Fuck you, Tufan. Thanks for those great assets. Ooh,
Yeah,
thank
too
you.
fun.
And
Why would
also
you even
thank
think of this
Miles,
concept?
Milo 9000,
He gifted it to me. It's right, Milo.
for
Miles.
purchasing me this game. I hope you do not spend any money on this.
He did too. It was at the time. $15. What a waste. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Well, I got 5 minutes, so we're gonna watch I gotta find the episodes really quick though. You have to bear with me because I don't have them ready to play. It goes to my video list. Tax cogs. All right. Wait, there's more? Oh no, it's just credits. My brother's friend Mike. Oh, he's my friend too, Mike. But that was from the Van Damme movie with that green explosion thing. So let's see. Oh yeah, thanks Mr. Blood Clot. I'm glad to have you guys around. If it wasn't even for you guys, all 11 of you watching right now, I wouldn't be doing this anything at all. So, but all right. So let's see here. My movies, camera stuff, Jeff stuff. Oh my God, where's Jeff's work videos? Jeff's work. Here we go. Here they all are. It's sort by group by not group view list. There we go. So you guys can see this, right? All right. Let's see. Which one should I do? Dickie D. This is the very first Jeff work episode ever done. Dickie D. Let's just watch X. It's really short. All right.
Well, it's another day of work for me. Here I am sitting here in my booth.
This really happened to me.
What's Dickie D doing?
Fill her up.
He did that. I was so pissed.
At least I'm not paid on commission.
Like, I'll have to explain this in great detail. Okay, I have to show you my face. Okay.
All right, here we go. All right. So I remember I was sitting in the booth, pumping, like waiting for a customer. And anyone who doesn't know what a Dickie D is, okay, Dickie D, they don't have them around anymore. Was a guy, I'm sure Mr. Bloodclot knows, he's from the same area as me. It's just like weird. It was a freezer on wheels. It really was what it was. It was a big cart with wheels. It was like a bicycle, but it had a big front freezer on the front of it. And they pedaled around the city in these things and sold ice cream. It was a freezer full of ice cream. I don't know how long the freezer must have lasted before everything had melted. But it was a big thing back when we were kids. Instead of ice cream trucks, they had Dickie D's. These guys in bikes going ding, 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 selling ice cream. And he went by the gas station and he stopped and he goes, "Fill her up." And he took off like he's making fun of me. He was making fun of me. A Dickie D, probably the lowest form of work on the planet, in our city at least, making fun of my job. And he's by himself. It's like if you're with your friends and you did that, I would get it. I would understand because you're trying to be tough and impress your friend. But he was by himself. There was no one around. I'm like, are you delusional? Like, fill her up. Like, was I supposed to laugh? I was like, I couldn't believe he did that. It was so bad. It reminds me of telling you another short story. I have to get going soon. I was walking to I worked at the gas station. I should have made a video about this. Walking to work. It was 6 in the morning. It was a Sunday. So back then, 6 in the morning on a Sunday, there was no one on the streets. My city was dead. It was weird. So I was walking across the bridge on Lake Street. No one around. I was going to hear a car coming. I'm like, all right, whatever. Because I had my headphones on. My Discman back then. There was no MP3 player, but a Discman. And also I hear a van. I could see in the corner of my eye a van pull up alongside me. And he was slowing down like he was as slow going alongside me. I'm like, what is this dude doing? I didn't want to make eye contact because I want to... What's his problem? I thought, like, maybe I know him. So I look over. It's by himself. This guy's in a van by himself. No friends to impress, to look tough, to be funny. A reason to do an explanation to justify what he's about to do. Nothing. He's by himself. He rolls down his window. He reaches over to the passenger window and rolls it down. And he goes, "Ugh." That's what he made. That's the sound he made. He didn't say a word. He just went, "Ugh." And he sped off like in a hurry. Like I got him. I was baffled. Like, why does this stuff happen to me? I was mad because it didn't make sense. If he had said, oh, loser, or something coherent. I still would have been mad, but I would have been like, even if it had a car full of friends and said, oh, loser, look at you, I would have been over it in 5 seconds, because I'm like, okay, he's just trying to be a tough guy, he's funny. But it made me more mad because he was by himself, 6 in the morning in the van, and he didn't even know what to say. He just looked at me and went, ugh. I kid you not, he did that. And I just stopped on the bridge and I went, what do you do? What did that mean? Why did you do that? Like, it made 0 sense. I don't know why to make a work video about that. That was the weirdest time. The second weirdest time being when someone friggin' threw eggs at my backpack walking home at midnight from the gas station. Of course, I didn't know they threw eggs at me. I remember I felt something hit my backpack. I was walking home, I had my headphones on, and I turned around and I didn't see anything. So I'm like, all right. And I thought nothing of it. When I got home, I noticed my backpack was littered with eggshells and yolk. I'm like, when did this happen? I guess when I felt something hit my backpack. I'm like, I'm glad they missed my head. But yeah, my backpack was covered in eggs and eggshells. That was weird too. Anyway, well, I guess I'll watch another episode of Jeff's work quickly here. Oh, I gotta go with camera 1. Alright, am I camera 1? Yeah, camera 1. Okay, one more episode, because I really should be doing live commentary only on worse episodes. I'll do Jeff's work some other day. But I'll watch one more video. Bitch complaining, angry diesel man, Sprint PC. Just site. Oh, I said the company right there, Sitel. But hopefully they won't see this video. That's where I used to work. For Hewlett Packard and Sitel. But yeah, this is between you and me, guys. I hope we get cease and desist. Insecure old man. Little kid stares at me. Little kid stares at me. I love the ending to this. We're gonna watch this.
Here I am, serving a man. So boring. What? Someone's staring at me through the window.
This really happened to me too.
Okay, I'll just
It did.
pretend to ignore them and continue.
The kid just stared at my face, and I was 2 inches from the window because the gas tank was right there. It was a minivan. And he just sat there and stared at me like he was mentally ill. Like he wasn't even, again, it was like the guy. I'm like, why are you staring right at me? I'm a human being. I'm not like a white guy in India. When people stared at me there, I got it.
That'll be...
The kid in the background, see him still staring? That's what he did.
Very much it. What the hell is that? Stupid kid.
Sort of crappy grainy quality. I don't have a better version of this. Because the original footage got erased by accident. So this is off in a VHS tape.
Runaway transport truck. Hey kid, there's $50 in the middle of that street. Okay.
I get so mad I started beating him with the truck. I was so mad I forgot to put the end on the video.
Okay. Okay, well, before I go, I'm going to read some of the comments and make sure to miss you guys saying anything here. Like an ice cream bicycle, right? Yeah, like it's just a big freezer on wheels. Interesting, only thing I had was ice cream trucks here in the U.S. Yeah, we had bagged milk and mobile bicycle freezers. At least we used to. It reminds me of when I was dressed in a suit at the bus stop and some people stopped their car and yelled, "Hey buddy, are you on a mission?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm going to a funeral." What? Oh, right, because they thought you were like FBI agent or something. Oh, like, yeah, someone died, dick. Yeah, that sounds about right for humanity. Ice cream man, yeah. I hope he really didn't die, the ice cream man. Dickie D man. Okay. This is maybe out of mind. This shit happens at work. Yeah, I haven't made any work videos lately again, strictly because I have so much stuff to say about where I work now. I really do. I could go on making tons and tons of videos of content and what stuff that goes on in the office, believe me. It's just, I still work there, and the last time I posted some of the videos. I can watch them again here, so maybe I'll do a live stream Monday about those. But no, I guess I can't, see, because when they were online, my colleagues caught wind of it, and they don't care about my channel normally. I don't want to badmouth anyone I work with, because who knows. But some people who are not fond of me, will just say, caught wind of it, and suddenly they were flocking to my channel. And I know they didn't care beforehand, but since they had something they could probably use against me, they then suddenly started going there, because I could see at the time who started following me and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to give them something. So I took them all down before they could do anything. Maybe them being paranoid, I am. But I didn't want to wait to find out. So I took them all down. I don't see what they could do. I don't mention any company names or anything like that. But still, what I found to be all in good fun, they probably would find a way to make it personal, and I don't want to risk losing my job because I need money to live. But yeah, one day I'll put them back up. Who knows when. Hey, if I get successful from being an author, hey, I'll put them back up then. That'll be the day. But, well, that's it for tonight. I'll have to do a part 4 to this. We're looking at what's left. What is left? I'm looking at the list now. Street Cleaner 2011. Gods and Generals. That was a fun game to do. Gods and Generals. One of you guys recommended that. It was a hilarious game to review. X-Men, Sneak and Peek, and Mega Man DOS. That's what's left. So, part 4. Next week. I'll say next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Join me again. Eastern time. Sorry for you guys who have to stay up 4 in the morning to watch this. Sorry. Here in Canada, 8 p.m. Eastern works best for me. So, yeah. Maybe one of these days I'll do like a weekend sort of thing. But I'm usually really busy weekends. But, and that's it. And after that I can do live streams and like other videos. You guys can choose whether it be Jeff's work or top 10. No one cares about my top 10 videos. Let's see, anything else on here? Any other comments before I go? Should write down ideas for future new work videos so you don't forget that. I was writing them down. I have a list somewhere, but I eventually gave up writing them down because I thought I'm probably never going to do these. Like, who knows how many more years I'll be working at this place. I've been there 10 years now. The bubble wrap, yeah. I still got all those videos. I never deleted them. They're actually in that list, I think. You probably saw them, but yeah, you guys have a good night and everything. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I'm done. I have to go. Family's probably wondering why it's taking so long again. And thank you all for joining me again for part 3. Be part 4 next week. I'll try to finish the worst games and do something after that. I guess that's it. Oh, no, don't stop now. There we go. I don't know why I have one. I know why I have one of these. It has to do with the book I'm writing. My main character carries one of these around. It's going to be this exact same one. See? I got an item from my own book right here in my hands. My book, I can do whatever I want. Alright, I'm going. See you guys later, and yup nub, and bye.